Yeah, so this is what? Just the Angels of the Zariman official first look. They just uploaded this, so hey, let's take a look quickly. Oh my god, no, please stop. New Cephalon. Oh, spooky. It's beautiful, without a doubt. So yeah, new Zariman Social Hub connects to 4 mission types. New enemy type. Gyre, new Warframe. Unveil the secrets of the Zariman. Little wispies. Yeah, very good. Right, it's just April 2022, so that's the official Warframe Angels of the Zariman update time, right? But there are updates before that that they talked about in the Devstream. So, if we can find it, let's go over the Devstream quickly. Okay, what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna cycle through the Devstream and talk about all the things that happened today, because, you know, it makes sense. IMO. They didn't talk about any Warframe Mobile, any Warframe cross-save, cross-play. They did not talk about anything like that. Nothing in regards to the PUBG Mobile Warframe crossover collab either. But yeah, it was a little odd. Anyways, they had grab bag. There was an alert for Riven Cipher, so keep that in mind. But let's go comb through the stream and see what's up. So the first thing they start talking about is the Nora's Night, new Nightwave. Let's see if I can find that here. They talked about new Nightwave. It's gonna be Nora. Nora's Mix, look at it. There's gonna be new cosmetics, right? New items, just new general loot, and new daily, weekly acts. So there's just new stuff. It's just another Nightwave, like intermission style thing. It's just Nightwave. That's what Nightwave is going to be, hopefully going forward, is just daily, weekly tasks to get some credits, to get some cool loot, but that's about it. I think they've realized there's no point in putting a bunch of story into Nightwave, as it's just wasted development time that gets thrown away once Nightwave ends. So I do think they're gonna stop with all the Nightwave story mode stuff. So this is gonna be happening March 16th, this like first round of small updates, right? So that'll be Nora, right? She's getting new Nightwave, good. And we are also getting Augment Mod buffs and tweaks, okay? Very important to note. I just have my little list over there. They don't show them off like a ton, but we're getting a bunch of random Augment Mod, Augment buffs, tweaks, changed in a good way. So watch out for that. Next, we're also getting Garuda tweaks and, you know, buffs. She's becoming changed around, reworked a little bit, completely swapped over. So March 16th, if you want to play the new Garuda, take a look, keep that in mind. And then, that is all the stuff coming March 16th quickly, I believe, right? It's not a ton of stuff. Quick update, small amount of things. Now, we are getting a Wisp Dex skin for Warframe's 9th anniversary, right? That's what we're getting. We are getting, for 9th anniversary stuff, but more importantly, the Dex Wisp skin. It's beautiful, right? Like, it looks great. I love it, without a doubt. Like, 10 out of 10. I'm excited to color that around and such, but that's March 28th. With that, we are also getting, is it still Garuda Prime? That's right, baby. We're getting Garuda Prime. We're getting Garuda Prime. Look at those sweet new wings that they threw on her. It's actually amazing. Amazing cosmetics. We're getting the, oh no, what is it? There it is. The Nagataka Prime. I'm terrible with words. And obviously she'll have her Prime Talons, so they haven't released the other weapon that's coming out with her. I can't remember what her, like, actual weapons are, but hey, we're getting that, right? Garuda Prime blew everyone's mind. It looks like they're not following the order anymore. Before, everyone assumed, and we all assumed, it would have been Korra Prime, because it should have been based on the order, but it's Garuda Prime, so it looks like they don't fully care to follow the direct order anymore. So going forward, assuming the next Prime, we could just straight up be wrong, because they're not going in order. So yeah, we got Garuda Prime, everyone. It's happening. And yeah, as always, remember to like, favorite, do the YouTube stuff, follow the random socials if you want. Cool. So that's all of the stuff coming in this month of March, right? The next big update is Angels of the Zariman. Here. This is the big update. It'll include quest, 3 new game modes, Warframe, new Warframe, right? A ton of stuff. The Chrysalith is like the social hub. Think of it like the Cetus open world social hub. But it doesn't connect to an open world. It connects to 4 missions right here, right? They said there is seamless loading between loading from the Chrysalith into one of the missions. So I'm pretty sure the way it's going to work is you choose your mission, you load through, and you just walk through the door, and it's all like an active load while you're walked. So, hey, awesome. It's a new way to do a non-open world type area, and I'm really interested in it. There's going to be new NPCs, new shops, right? New syndicate. So it is straight up like an open world social hub, right? It is pretty much Cetus, without a doubt, but Zariman. And you're going to unlock it and unlock a ton of stuff running the new quest. So it's going to be really nice when we get it. But we're going to have to take a look at that. So that's pretty much what they show off in here, right? Loading into the mission. Look at it. Beautiful. They don't have a ton of stuff here right now. They took out the NPCs for the stream, such things like that. So it's a little harder to get spoiled. So we're good there, right? New Cephalon. New Cephalon. This Cephalon is going to act as your like teacher, apparently. Possibly give you missions and bounties. We'll see. We'll see exactly what it ends up being. If it's going to be more of the Reputation Social Hub shop. But this is the new area, right? They just walk around it for a little bit, check things out. It is very beautiful, without a doubt. Look at that. Like, look at the skybox. Moi. Magnifique. Magnifique, without a doubt. Right? They just go along, looking through the areas for a little bit. And just talk about, cool things. This is your tenno apartment. You straight up have a tenno apartment. So Warframe is becoming the new metaverse, is what I've decided. We get an apartment. This is Second Life. They slightly joked about Warframe sex, or Drifter sex, because Drifter romancing because of them being adults now, but they're not going to add that into the game. It was more of a joke. And Steve also straight up memed the shit out of chat, bringing up the Werewolf Warframe. They didn't bring up the Werewolf Warframe at all in the stream, other than Steve memeing the chat. I'm pretty sure Steve hates the chat because they just copy paste the same shit nowadays. I feel like Steve hates the chat. It's slightly hilarious, but I feel bad for Steve, man. This is your new tenno apartment. You can straight up decorate it however you will, customize it. I'm very much looking forward to like dojo customization users type stuff like that, right? People who are actually good at customization and creating things to make really cool apartments. I have the mental capabilities to make absolute dog shit decorations, right? My mental capacity when it comes to like art and good decorating might as well not exist, right? Straight up, I am brain dead in that regard. So you won't be seeing anything good from me, don't get me wrong. But you get a Vistograph, which is a good view. It's a fake view that you just get to look out of your tenno apartment. Right? So it's like augmented reality in a video game. So yeah, it's really awesome there. Without a doubt, hype as hell. But that's just like a lot of cool cosmetic stuff. I mean, you can't be mad at it. I mean, yeah, new social hub, new general area means new cosmetic stuff. And that was all they showed off there for now. Are they going to show off the new Warframe? There's a new Warframe, by the way. Gyre. But before we get into the new Warframe, this is what we're looking at. So, there are going to be new Warframe skins with textures. It'll be like a new texture material way to set up your Warframes. See, look at all of that. You can texturize individual parts, color them the same you would. The thing about this is, this will require new skins. You cannot do this texturing on old skins. As you can see, Saren Void Shell helmet skin and the Saren Void Shell skin. So we aren't getting textures on the old stuff, only new stuff going forward, it seems, which is, I mean, a great change. None of your old stuff is going to change, right? It's still gonna look as cool as ever, so that's nice. But we're getting new customization, new coloring and texturing options. I think it's an overall win, right? Like, that's a good thing, without a doubt. And then they go over that for a while. New Warframe Gyre, okay? Not Gyre, Gyre. This is an electric-based Warframe. The way they described it, you know, it's not going to be like Volt or like any other electric already Warframes. They described it more like they were talking about like Teslas, maybe have Tesla coil type abilities. Who knows? But this is the new electric Warframe Gyre. It's going to be coming with the Angels of the Zariman quest in April. But other than that, yeah, we don't know a ton because they didn't show off the breadth of her abilities. They just did some like visual fashion framing, taking a look there. Now we'll continue on. They just kind of talked about stuff for a little bit, right? There's going to be new weapons, things like that, etc., etc. Chatter. I'm just trying to get into the important part. Boom, they talked about dog hair. That's right, boy, there is a dog hair customization. Look at it. And then they pulled out these freakish animals sometimes. Terrifying. There's dog hair customization. I mean, it's pretty cool. They talked about that for a long time. Now, the focus tree rework. They're completely reworking the focus tree. It's going to be reworked to be more useful, actively work along with your gameplay more. It makes sense. And not to have like obvious energy drawbacks or energy siphons from using your abilities or like just using it, right? Because you know how right now in some of the focus trees, there are actively certain nodes you do not want to have activated because they just drain energy for like a tiny abysmal amount of added like void AoE damage, right? Something stupid like that. So they said they're gonna take away all the negative passives like that unless like it is something active you want to use. So it looks like the focus trees are going to be way better. Like, look at that, right? You're going to get a full focus tree respect, okay? They are gonna give you all back your focus so you can redo your focus tree however you want, okay? Don't worry about that. It's gonna be nice in that regard. All in all is great, right? Because as you can see here, just transferring to operator of frame grants immunity to the slow, stagger, and knockdown CC effects for 20 seconds, right? Yeah, just an awesome passive on use of transference. They just talked about it for a while. There's not much to really talk about until it fully comes out for me, but there's a lot of changes, right? Oh, transference is also going to be client side instead of server side. So you're going to be able to transfer in and out of your Warframe to your operator a hell of a lot faster. And it's going to work a lot better, they said, with the focus tree. We'll have some gameplay of transference and operator shortly, but yeah, just wait, right? They're just going over all of this. This operator focus one looks kind of like a Protea 4th ability, right? This previous one, just void bead damage increase per second during, right? Awesome. Straight up, look at that. More damage during second chance, right? Sick, great, 10 out of 10. And they just talked about that and showed that off for a while. Not in huge depth other than the Unaru tree, because that's the one I think they mainly have ready. But that's mainly what we saw there. We're getting new sweet weapons with Angels of the Zariman. And I believe they said these weapons are going to have the same texturing ability and like skin fashion framing that the skin for like the previous one had. So these weapons are going to have the same sort of texturing as like the Saren skin they showed off. So that's going to be awesome, right? 10 out of 10. Can't be mad at that. Cool new weapons with new fashion framing abilities. And guess what, everyone? That's right. This is the new scythe. Look at the stance for that, though. This looks like, honestly, a heavy scythe, like a death blade of sorts. I'm really excited for it. It definitely looks really cool. Like, look at that. Look at that. Sick. So, yeah, new cosmetics, new weapons. New. All the new stuff. And then they went back into the Angels of the Zariman area, showed off some weapons, right? These ones are, I believe, also going to all have the texturing ability with it, right? Yeah, if you want to look, you can like take a look, but nothing big there until they talked about, boom, operator weapon amps having evolutions. So you know how your Proto-Vire armor had evolutions? It looks like they're adding those onto weapons, right? You slowly unlock your entire weapon, complete the challenge, unlock an alt fire for the Sirocco, right? Upgrades it, unlocks stuff for it. So it looks like they straight up are just, yeah, adding some Proto-Vire evolution unlocking mechanics to weapons as well now. So that's good to know as they continue going over it. Ooh, participate in 7 out of 9 killing in Void Angels. Ooh, I gotta kill those Void Angels. I'm assuming those are a new enemy in this update. Oh, it's a placeholder right now? Okay. Yeah, this will just be for stuff. I guess if this is a placeholder, we'll just wait and see what comes out in regards to it. But hey, they're gonna start releasing evolution type stuff. So kill stuff, upgrade, unlock, bada bing, bada boom. Kind of weird that they chose this as like a placeholder then, but hey, DE man, they probably don't want to spoil stuff too much. But yeah, then they showed off finally the mission types in, well, one mission type. There's gonna be 3 new mission types, okay? Let me get to that screen where they showed it off. Oh yeah, it was right there. The Void Flood, right? So there's Void Flood, Void Cascade, and Void Armageddon. Those are gonna be the 3 new mission types. As you can see, the level, not insanely high or anything, probably unless you choose Steel Path, but there are also going to be changes coming along with these missions, right? So this is like the Chrysalith Social Hub. You click into the mission, seamless loading time, apparently. It just loads you into the mission real fast like that. They said during the active build, it's going to be like seamless, you just go into it. But during this dev stream, it was just more loadings, just so you could like see it. But don't worry about that. We'll see how it works in the end. How this mission works, I'll just give a quick TLDR. The way it works, kill enemies, collect the like void energy, and then close the void fractures. And the fractures close, it's all on the left here, endless mission. This energy builds up, and it nerfs you. It gives you debuffs, so don't let it build up. The other thing that they changed around, Eximus units. As you can see, those fiery boys, right? Those are like Bombard Eximus units, right? Look at that, Blitz Eximus. There are other Eximus units. They have been reworked, changed around. Now you actually have to dodge them more. You have to actually take a look and build around their abilities. They're way more noticeable. Their visuals have been hyped up, right? And they do different things now. So that's going to be awesome. Great change. 10 out of 10. You see how seamless the transition from Operator to Warframe is now? Mwah, love it. But again, so this mission, kill enemies, collect like the void energy. It's collecting there. Oh, when she zooms out on the left there. And then go to the void gate where you can see it's like the A tag there. Hand it in, close the void gate, fracture, whatever. And then that'll go down. And at 1, 2, 3 intervals, those are like nerfs or debuffs you get if you're like slower at the game, right? So yeah, this is reworked Garuda playing right now in the background. There's not too much else to say in regards to it, but yeah, no, like this is the new mission type. It's pretty cool. So they did show off the Operator Transference too. Operator Void Dash and Transference is swapping around. This is how it works now. It's pretty much the same, but instead you see that little void beam go out. So that's going to show you where you're going to end up landing when you're void dashing. And then it's just faster a little bit better. I don't know. We haven't been able to play with it, so I won't be able to say. It looks interesting, but I don't know how it's going to feel, right? Shoots out the beam to show where you're going to teleport, and then that's where you teleport when you let go, I assume. And then swapping out between Operator and Warframe, as you can see, instantaneously faster, and then you can go into your Operator Warframe attack instantly. So that is what they showed off during the whole dev stream. They just slowly kept running the mission, right? Killing Eximus units, blowing them up, and fighting them. In my mind, this seems to be worse and slower because Void Dash before was just go, 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 right? I liked it because you could just instantly go and go really fast. But it does look like Void Dash is going to be a lot slower now. So I don't know if I'm going to hate it more. That's one thing I'm not too sure on as well. I'm really not too sure. Because it does the thing where it shoots the beam out in front of you to show you where you're going. Before, it would just shoot you out in front of you, right? So it looks like it's going to take a little bit more time. Definitely kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is, right? We'll see if it actually does work out a lot better. But yeah, for the most part, that were all the changes, right? And at the end, they had the Angels of the Zariman trailer that we saw in the beginning here. And then they just talked about ending stuff, nothing really too big. But they do have this ending graphic here, right? Garuda Prime Access, March 28th. 9-year anniversary, March 28th. Nightwave, Norse Mix Volume 1, March 16th. Angels of the Zariman, April 22nd. That is the entire dev stream. It was actually really long, and I think this recording that I did live is also going to be really long. So yeah, I do thank you all. I do appreciate y'all being here. It was a good dev stream. Oh yeah, I guess I did forget to bring up the new enemy. There's just a new enemy, by the way. They're a little hard to see. They're like no, they're not hard to see. They're easy to see. They're just like a big, strong enemy unit. I don't really care to show it off too much right now because it's nothing super special, but there it is. That's the big new enemy. It looks like just a big tanky, kind of like a lich, just chasing you, you know? Just new big enemy. I should probably mention that, but it's nothing huge until you actually get to play it, because it's like, I don't know, is it gonna kick my ass? Am I gonna kick its ass? I don't know, we'll find out, right? But yeah, that is the end. I'm gonna go get this all uploaded, so thank you all for watching. I'll have this up when I have it up. Would appreciate it, as always, if you were to like the stream, check out any of my random socials. If you ever buy anything on the Epic Game Store, use the Epic Game creator code Pupsker. It supports the channel, so thank you. And as always, have a good one, and I'll see you later. Peace.